You've probably seen this symbol before, right? The Ouroboros. It's this ancient image of a serpent eating its own tail. For thousands of years, it's been a symbol for things like eternity and endless cycles. But what if it's not just some old story? What if it's actually a map? A map that could help us solve some of the deepest, most baffling questions in all of modern physics. Let's dive in and see.
And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. Is reality something that just marches forward in a straight line, from a definite beginning to some far-off end? Or is it a loop, a kind of self-referential circle where the end is somehow, impossibly, connected back to the beginning?
Okay, so to get why this is such a big deal, you got to understand this huge problem we have in physics right now. On one side, you've got Einstein's general relativity. It's beautiful, it's elegant, and it perfectly describes the universe on the grandest scales. Stars, galaxies, the whole cosmic dance. But on the other side, you've got quantum mechanics. These are the weird, topsy-turvy rules for the super, super small, atoms and particles. Now here's the problem. Both of these theories work perfectly in their own domains, but when you try to put them together, they're completely incompatible. They don't speak the same language. It's like this massive crack running right through our understanding of reality. And that's where our journey really starts, with this ancient symbol and this very modern crisis in science. The big question is, how could one single idea, this snake, possibly connect these two completely separate worlds? To figure that out, let's start with this serpent's body, the big picture. We're going to zoom all the way out and take a look at the universe on the largest possible scale you can imagine. So if you look at the universe through Einstein's eyes, what you see is something called the block universe. Try to picture this. Time isn't flowing from past to future. Instead, the past, the present, and the future all exist at the same time, all at once. They're just laid out like a giant four-dimensional map of space-time. It's a single, static, unchanging whole. This is the coiled body of our cosmic serpent. But here's the part that is just absolutely going to blow your mind. We can't actually see most of this cosmic body. Everything we know, everything we can observe, every star, every planet, you, me, all of it, that only makes up a tiny 5% of the entire universe. The other 95%? Well, that's a complete mystery. We call it dark matter and dark energy.
So what is all this dark stuff anyway? Well, the best way to think about it is like this. Dark matter is like the universe's invisible skeleton. You can't see it, but it provides the gravitational scaffolding that holds entire galaxies together and keeps them from just flying apart. And dark energy? That's even stranger. It's like the universe's accelerating breath. It's some kind of mysterious force that's pushing space-time itself apart, making the universe expand faster and faster and faster.
All right, so we've seen the cosmic body. Now, I need you to hold on, because we're about to zoom all the way in. We're going down to the serpent's quantum scales to explore the microcosm, the fundamental building blocks of reality itself.
And welcome to the quantum world. This is where things get, well, they get really, really weird. At the heart of it all is this idea called wave-particle duality. Basically, a thing, like an electron, isn't just a simple little ball. It is, at the very same time, a spread-out wave of pure possibility and a single tiny particle of concrete reality.
It's like reality has these two completely different faces. On one side, you have the wave. It's just a blurry field of potential, existing everywhere all at once. But the instant you try to look at it, it just snaps into its other face, the particle, a solid, concrete thing in one specific place. So how on earth can it be both at the same time? It just doesn't make sense, right? Well, the great physicist Niels Bohr had a pretty profound way of looking at it. He had this saying, contraria sunt complementa. It means opposites are complementary. See, for him, this wasn't some problem we needed to solve. It was a fundamental truth about how the universe works. You absolutely need both of these opposite faces to get the full picture of reality. And get this weirdness is actually what holds everything together. You've probably heard of Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, the rule that says you can't know a particle's exact position and its exact momentum at the same time. Well, that's not a flaw in our equipment. It's the universe's anchor. It's a fundamental rule that prevents electrons from just spiraling into the nucleus of an atom. Without that uncertainty, atoms couldn't exist, nothing could exist. It's the very thing that prevents reality from collapsing into total chaos. Okay, we've seen the absolutely massive and the impossibly small. Now this is the moment. This is the climax. This is where the serpent bites its own tail, connecting the largest and smallest scales of reality in a loop that is just stunning.
To even begin to wrap our minds around this, we need this incredible idea from the physicist John Archibald Wheeler. He imagined the universe as a self-excited circuit. Just think about that for a second, a system that literally brings itself into being through its own feedback.
So how would a circuit like that even work? Well, it's a two-step feedback loop. Step 1, the universe unfolds over billions and billions of years, evolving the physical laws and conditions that eventually allow for observers, that's us, to come into existence. But then, and this is the really wild part, comes step 2. Those very observers, just by the simple act of looking at the universe and measuring it, they collapse all those quantum waves of possibility into definite particles. They give tangible, concrete reality to the universe's own ancient past.
This is the Ouroboros bite. The tail of the serpent, that fuzzy, probabilistic, quantum early universe, grows and evolves until it gives rise to the serpent's head, the conscious observer. But then that head, by observing, reaches all the way back in time and defines the very reality of the tail it came from. The beginning creates the end, and the end gives reality to the beginning.
Wow. So what does this all mean? I mean, if reality really is this self-defining circle, what is the ultimate truth we've all been searching for? Let's try to bring this all home.
So what this Ouroboros idea really does is it flips our whole perspective on its head. It tells us that reality isn't just a collection of static things sitting there, it's a dynamic, ongoing, self-referential process. And that suggests that the theory of everything that physicists are desperately searching for, maybe it's not some final equation. Maybe it's a recursive algorithm, a set of rules for a self-creating loop. In a universe like this, the process is the substance.
So really, the biggest takeaway here is this. Maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along. We've been searching for a final, fundamental particle, or one single static law to explain everything. But in an Ouroboros universe, the final answer isn't a thing you can point to. The answer is the loop itself.
And that leaves us with one final, absolutely profound thought. If we are actually a part of this cosmic self-creating circuit, then we're not just passive spectators watching the show. No way. We are the means by which the universe actually becomes aware of itself. The universe, through us, is asking itself the most fundamental question there is: what am I?
And the Ouroboros doesn't answer with a static definition. It answers with an eternal, ongoing process. I am that which becomes. A universe and a reality forever in the act of creating itself.